If you don't know by now, I'm talking about that saloon life, baby. GamerSaloon.com. Sign up now. Welcome. King. Welcome.
Just make sure your moves right.
Make sure your moves right.
Sign up the moonlight.
I don't never
I
snitch.
live that saloon life.
Yep.
A sneaker is a commodity. It should be dead simple to buy a dead stock pair. Welcome to StockX, an actual stock market for sneakers. Every pair of sneakers sold on StockX passes through our trading floor, where dudes who look like James Harden make sure you never get scammed ever again. Now that's a legit check. The only thing more legit would be if dudes who look like Wale come in and do the voiceovers.
But now we're back. All right, let me get these names corrected for you guys. SHIKOBE is actually the Seahawks. And YOUBUGGIN representing them Cardinals. Bam. Everything up to date, up to speed. All right, let's go. Shout outs to these competitors, man. This is my first time seeing YOUBUGGIN play. Looks like we got a 4th and 1 situation early on in the game, first quarter. About all the way through the first quarter here. We got about 40 seconds left by the time he hikes this ball. But goes with the inside zone, picks it up, takes a big hit, and David Johnson gets the first down. Yes, sir. We do have a t-shirt giveaway coming up shortly here. So you guys are not going to want to miss that, man. Make sure you are following GamerSaloon on Twitter, @GamerSaloon. Just go ahead and follow those guys on Twitter. They're going to tweet out when this thing goes live for the shirt giveaway. Again, big ups to all our sponsors, man. Holding it down, making all this possible for you guys. All these new links and player cards, all that beautifulness, man, brought together by a group of great companies. We got StockX in the house. If you're into sneakers, if you're into shoes, period. Shoes, if that's your thing, you love shoes, you need to go to StockX.com right after the stream. Go there right after the stream. Matter of fact, go there now, let it load up, and then go back after the stream. Check it out. You're going to be on that site for a while. That's why I want you to go there at this very split second, because you're going to be there for like 30 minutes, an hour, couple hours. If you're really a sneakerhead, you might be there all day. That site is awesome. It's got everything shoe related on there. It's crazy. And our other sponsors, Jerky XP, man. You need some jerky. Check out Jerky XP, man. Got some crazy flavors. They got some like habanero type, some spiciness, man. It's just wonderful. Now, me personally, I can handle all the spicy food in the world. So, I love me some spicy food. So, I had to get some of that. And that was absolutely delicious. Like, typically, when I get jerky, I get the nonchalant. I just go get the typical. You get the regular or the teriyaki, something simple. I was like, no, I got to try this spicy stuff. And it was absolutely well worth it. Good stuff there. And last but certainly not least, GamerSaloon.com. If you guys are looking for competitive Madden or competitive any game, really, whether you're a first-person shooter, you like Call of Duty, or maybe you're really good at fighting games, Mortal Kombat your thing, or Street Fighter or something. Whatever game you play, you can get on GamerSaloon.com, find tournaments, find money matches, find competitive games, find top-notch competition, and really see where you stand in the game that you play. Fantastic site. And you can play for money, make money, earn money. And if you ain't that good, you might lose a little bit of money too. But all in good fun, and you will definitely learn along the way. I know a lot of people who, when they first started on GamerSaloon, they thought, oh, I'm going to kill all these guys. I'm going to beat this guy, beat that guy, beat this guy. They get on there, they lose for, like a week or so. And then they kind of figure it out. They get better, they practice, they learn. And they get like 10 times better than they were when they first got on the site. And then they start winning. So they might lose 10, 20 bucks, 50 bucks. And then next thing you know, they're up 200, 500 bucks and they're winning tournaments regularly. So whatever your story is, get on GamerSaloon.com. Get in on that action, man. Make it happen. If you really feel like you're the best, that's the place to go. If you're like, yeah, I kind of casually play, it might not be for you. Saloon is for the best of the best. But you might want to check it out, though, because even if you're a casual player, you can get better. There is options for you. So all I'm saying is, if you want the top of the top comp, check it out, GamerSaloon.com. With that said, let's get back into this ball game. YOUBUGGIN rocking those Cardinals. SHIKOBE with the Seahawks. SHIKOBE's offense, man, he does a lot of motions, a lot of motion hikes, a lot of audibles, a lot of changes at the line of scrimmage. Very, very, very fun to watch at the line of scrimmage. Most guys, you get a hot route or two, and you get a motion. And that's about it. But SHIKOBE, he's kind of like Peyton Manning. Like, until he gets exactly what he wants to see from the defense versus the particular offense he selected, he is going to just keep switching and changing and adjusting. And you're just like, freaking hike the ball, dude. But it is just fantastic to watch. It is fantastic to watch every single play. He's just always got something unique and different about every play. He might run the same play twice, but it's going to have a completely different setup. And 9 times out of 10, he's never running the same play 2 times in a row, because this guy just insane with the mix-ups and the change-ups and a number of route combinations. The fact that he can remember all these route combinations and plays is crazy. The scheming won that game. He got the touchdown in OT. According to the NFL rules and the rules of Madden, that would be GG. So they got a second game to play. That's probably where the confusion is. So if you guys did not know, season 1, all the competitors played each other 1 time a week. For season 2, we're doubling up the action. Everybody has to play each other 2 times. And that is freaking awesome, because you can get your revenge. They just had an overtime game. They might have another really good game. Or somebody might get blown out. You never know. These guys, they got so much talent and so much skill. If you have an off night, maybe you're feeling under the weather. Maybe I don't know. For whatever reason, you just don't match up well. You can get blown out very, very quickly. Likewise, you can come back really quickly too, because these guys just have the talent to do that. I mean, they can score quick. They can lock you up. Just about every single competitor in this is very skilled on offense and defense. Some of them are definitely heavily favored on one side of the ball, maybe on offense or defense, but nonetheless, it's that good where it can carry them, Jag will be the first one to tell you he loves his defense to death, hates his offense. And then there's other guys that just live with their offense and just try and get a stop or two with their defense, and that works for them. Whatever philosophy, they all have a different mindset, and that's the great thing about having all these top players in the same league that you guys can see week in and week out. Is absolutely crazy. Okay, so they're saying that game's not over. What is going on? So they get 2 possessions? Is that a saloon rule that we're implementing? Okay. All right. But that was with a field goal, though. In overtime, if it's a touchdown, that's GG. In the NFL, at least. I don't know. Maybe that's the saloon rule. But I know if they score a touchdown, that's game. But if it's a field goal, then yeah, he would get a possession. He would have got a possession if it was a field goal. Unless you guys are making it, like college. But yeah, in the NFL, if they score a touchdown, that's game. But either way, just let me know. Let me know. We can head back to that game if that is the case, and check it out. Check out the last few seconds. But nonetheless, we got about 5 seconds left here in the first half. SHIKOBE versus YOUBUGGIN. And let's see what he's got cooked up here. 2nd and 10, 5 seconds left. He's probably gonna run the ball. If I was him, I'd run the ball, just in case. Okay, they restarted. All right. Got the pick anyway. Game over.
Welcome to GamerSaloon.com. Challenge other gamers in the most popular skill-based video games for real cash prizes. Play head-to-head matches or in multiplayer tournaments on every major console, PC, and mobile device. Create an account, find your opponent, and go play. Report back and revel in your winnings. Millions of prizes have been awarded since 2006. Get in the action at GamerSaloon.com.
Send the player card over. Let me see what we got cooked up here. Do we got a joke on here yet? Oh man, you guys in these player cards are absolutely insane. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with these. We gotta show these every time, man. These are just wait till y'all see Dubby, man. Dubby is just, he's a funny guy. But here we go. He's got a nice little Dr. Richardson cooked up there. 7-7. SHIKOBE getting ball here to start the second half. Coming out in that gun bunch on the right side of the field. He's probably going to motion this guy. You'll notice he motion hikes just about every single play. He does that to get a little bit different look as far as field positioning from the receiver. A nice double juke. Is Jimmy Graham going to be gone right here? Almost gone. Wow, what a play. Russell Wilson 7 for 7. And that's what I was saying about SHIKOBE. This guy's offense, his passing attack is insane. He has a lot of routes that get open versus man and a lot of routes that get open versus zone. So regardless of what type of defense you choose to play, he typically has someone open on any given play. And then if you lock up all the main reads, then he has a nice safety check down, whether it's a halfback or whether it's a drag route or something just underneath, and then a playmaker as sort of a last resort. So he's definitely always got a few reads on every single play that he expects to get open pretty consistently. If you user one of them, make an adjustment on one of them, he's still got another one wide open as he finds Doug Baldwin on a slant for the touchdown. $14-7. SHIKOBE getting the early lead here in the second half. About 2:50 left in the third quarter. He's going with he's going to take it out of the end zone. Gets it to about the 22. So one thing he needs to do here. Obviously, he's got to score points of some sort. 3 or 7, hopefully 7 to tie it up. But he's also got to manage the clock. He does not want to kill, clock until it gets to a 2-minute warning. He would actually be better off with a quick score here. That way it does not allow SHIKOBE the opportunity to kill the rest of the clock and pretty much wrap up this ball game with Buggin unable to get the ball back. So Buggin definitely needs to make sure he scores, but doesn't kill too much clock in the process, because if he does, again, SHIKOBE, it gives him that opportunity to just kill clock, milk clock, and GG on to the next one. Sending a lot of pressure here. Tries the user, unable to jump the gap, and he gets a really nice pickup. Looks like he favors using Johnson as his halfback, as he has 10 carries. like I said, those Cardinals, they have 3 really good running backs. You can start any of the 3. You can use any of the 3 as a third down back, or you can just mix it up every single play. Does not matter either way, but you do have that option available to you. I personally love having fresh legs on the field, especially at halfback every single play. It's going to keep fumbles down for one. They're going to hold on to the ball a lot more effectively, aka less fumbles and less drop passes, just from being fresh. And then on top of that, you can just mix it up. One guy might be a better pass blocker. The other guy might be a better trucker for those short yardage situations. Another guy might be faster if you plan on running like a halfback toss. So just having 3 really good halfbacks, having that option available to you is always a very nice thing to have when using the Seahawks or the Cardinals. Both teams have really good running backs. The Seahawks obviously have more specialists because they got Marshawn Lynch, who's your power back. And then you have 2 other backs that are kind of tweeners. They're pretty quick. They can catch the ball a lot better than Lynch. Things like that. And the Cardinals, their 3 guys are kind of similar, but very fast, very effective in the passing game as well. So, Sudi's got cooked up. 3rd and 17. It's at the 43. Very, very far from field goal range. He needs to get a first down if he wants to get in field goal range. Otherwise, this is probably going to be 4-down territory. I just don't see him punting the ball unless maybe he doesn't get any yards on this play. He may punt it, but most likely I'm expecting this to be 4-down territory. Takes it down to the 2-second mark. Woo! A double juke into a major hit stick. My goodness, the life looked like it was taken out of the player on the hit. Everything slowed down. Life slowed down. The game slowed down. The camera went slow-mo. He goes over the top. 2-on-1. 2 defenders advantage. And they are able to break that pass up. A huge play there for Shikobe. Wow. Shoutouts to Scheming 34, aka just Scheming for short. Winning the game earlier today in a very good matchup, man. He fought hard, was down 7 in a very tough situation. Gets one of the most insane interceptions we have seen here. Even in all of season 1, that interception right there has been by far a top 3. Easily a top 3 interception that we have seen. That animation was crazy. And from there, he did not look back. Scored with just seconds left on the clock. Literally scored with 1 second left on the clock. It was just no time. There was one play, 1 second, about 20 yards to go. Clutched it, got a beautiful dot, got the touchdown, sent it to OT, and then got the touchdown in overtime. So great game. Hard fought. Well-deserved win for Scheming, for his team. Shikobe here on offense. Across the midfield line. Almost in the field goal range. This isn't MUT. This isn't salary cap or draft champs, where you got 98 power kicker, 97, 99 kick power. These field goal specialists or field goal kickers, whatever you like to call it, they typically don't have as much power. So you definitely need to get a lot closer to make that field goal as short as possible. Not to mention this is on all Madden, so it has a faster kick meter that you need to account for. Although online it's not quite as bad, you definitely need to get used to it because it is a lot different than the kick meter on All Pro. All Pro, you can pretty much eyeball it. Even half awake, you can probably eyeball it. But on All Madden, you definitely have to get a little bit of timing involved, as that meter is just a little bit too quick on the eye and can be a little bit tough to time it if you are just purely dependent on following it with your eye. I don't know how to explain it, but a similar way to explain it is like on 2K, They have guys with different free throws. Some guys have really slow free throw animations. Some guys have really quick ones. All Madden would be the really quick one, and then the slower one obviously would be the pros and the all pros, etc. So that difference can make it a lot tougher for these players in these situations when they need a long field goal at the end of a game. True story, I went to an Ohio tournament. I was down. I hit 3 field goals back to back to put myself back into the game. And all of them were like 50-yarders, and I got full power on all of them. But it was just from getting that muscle memory down and learning the timing on the kicks. I mean, you really don't look at it. You look at it a little bit, but for the most part, it's just timing on those kicks when you're playing on All Madden. So if you guys have never played on All Madden, you're new to that aspect of it, definitely get used to the field goal kicking and the punting, as both are heavily affected by that skill level, and you will notice a huge difference in how that meter moves. So right here we go inside zone. He gets hit in the backfield. Rawls is taken down, but he's going to take 3, get that 2-possession lead. 10 points advantage for SHIKOBE here. Late in this ball game, we are already past the 2-minute warning. And guys, make sure you go and follow GamerSaloon on Twitter right now. We have a t-shirt giveaway going on in about 10 minutes. You are not going to want to miss this. Not going to want to miss this one at all, because it's a free t-shirt. So here we go. 17-7 goes with a flat pass to the right. Going to go with the double juke, and that is bottled up by Richard Sherman as he makes a nice tackle in the open field. Oh my goodness. His wide receiver completely ran away from him. He probably should have playmakered one more time. He should have probably playmakered him upfield, but instead the wide receiver comes back, and it just was not a good pass. The timing on it was poor. Very poor execution there. Oh, a fumble interception? I don't know what just happened. He just took a huge hit. Oh my goodness. And it was caught right out of the air. And that's going to wrap up this ball game as SHIKOBE takes the victory for his team. That is absolutely insane. SHIKOBE with the victory. This is one of our competitors from last season taking on one of the new ones. And oh my gosh, that was absolutely crazy. Very, very good game.